Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim.
Wanted to say something.
Give me a minute, sir. Let me do my introduction. Thank you. Welcome back to Skyrim, guys. We, in the last part, joined the Thieves Guild, as you can tell from the sewers in which we are currently abiding. Had a bit of a sleep. This is our chest. I've done a little bit of inventory management off camera, and poked around a bit and picked up some, excuse me, odds and ends. I'm also a little bit sick today. So, if you hear me coughing or something like that, I will try to, censor those out, and my voice and everything. So, apologies. I just really wanted to play some Skyrim whilst ill. So, I'm going to, and subject you to my raspy and slightly unhappy voice. Anyway, first we're going to try to get to know some of the people around us. Gentleman there barking orders at me. Wanted to talk to me.
Talk to me? Look, you're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything.
So, word on the street is that you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Not for you, though?
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
And so, what changed then?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
What?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well.
What?
Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And what happened to the chief?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
Good.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Huh. Well, good on you for taking that scumbag out of the world.
Always a pleasure.
Indeed. How about you?
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
So, the resident locksmith?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
Well, why not? I mean, you know, picking locks. Good way to get stuff.
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either.
Oh, thank God.
With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
So what, you break people out of jail?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf.
Oh, I see.
Either way, the trick...
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a conversation.
That's where my strengths came in handy.
Well, why did you stop then? Something happened?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
So, no one to back you up, and something eventually is gonna happen, yeah?
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Fair enough. So why join up with the guild, not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief, rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with.
Fair enough.
I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Alrighty. Oh. That is
Some other
certainly
time,
fair.
perhaps.
Yep.
Yes?
You new? You're new. Who are you?
Yeah, you
I've never
need
seen
something?
anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
So what's the deal with your name, Mr. Rune?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Huh. Any idea what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Well, maybe it's not something anyone knows. Maybe you'll never know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So, did the guy who found you give you your name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me.
Got it.
Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
That's a good name. I'll keep an eye out if I see anything and let you know.
I appreciate that. Be seeing you.
Yep. Cheers, mate. Who else do we got? Anyone else we've missed? What about you? We talked to you? Yeah, you're the mercenary. You're the leader. Already spoken with you.
Come here a second.
Nurin? Who are you, Nurin?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Well, how did you end up
I
here?
used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
So what happened?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Fair enough. Thieving could do that.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
So how'd you end up in Skyrim as opposed to Valenwood?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
Might have been difficult, but I'm gonna bet you really wanted to get on with things anyway.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Oh, fair enough. Do you know anything about the Golden Glow estate? I've been tasked with going there.
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Alright. And what other services does the guild provide?
If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Duly noted. Thank you very much.
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Is this the... It's over here. This is new. Who are you? Viper. Who are you?
Hey, let's talk a second.
What do you know about the Golden Glow estate?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Duly noted. So how'd you earn your name, Mr. Viper?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot, and made our way out.
Alright, so what happened?
Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
And I assume neither of you got caught. You're both here, yeah?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Rift.
That is a very far distance.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why?
Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Well, fair enough. Does the guild provide any other services that you could inform me
I'll
of?
point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Duly noted. Alright, well thanks very much.
Come back and see me, if you have pickpocket training.
Oh, this must... Yeah, there we go. There's the lock-picking thing. Let's give this a bit of a go. Practice our skills. Nope. There we go. Ooh, stuff.
You're really allowed in here, you know.
Yes, I am. I'm part of the guild. Let's see. Apprentice? Easy. Not even a challenge.
Really allowed in here, you know.
Yes, I am. Good, look at this. I am just deft.
It's supposed to be in here right now.
Deft beyond imagine. Nope. Oh. Ah, almost. Only... Nope.
You're not really allowed
Why did it...
in here.
Why did it boot me out of the thing? Nope. Nope. Alright, well now I'm not so deft. Nope.
You know you're not supposed to be...
There we go.
here.
Dwemer bowl, that's not exactly useful. The gold is, the soul gem is. No, at least be worth selling.
No.
What's in here? Oh. Yeah! Master lock on the first try. Alright, so we got a garnet. We got a bit of gold, that. A spell, sure, why not? And gauntlets.
Not supposed...
Let's see what's in that book. Spell tome, candlelight. There we go.
to be
Alright.
here right now.
Can I just take your arrows? Sweet. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep taking your arrows. What are you... Oh, you're shooting up there. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Well, good luck to you, sir. That's the wrong way. Okay. So, I know the last part we ended with the realization that Lydia is still miles away. However, she's... what? She's like somewhere around here, right? We were near that farm. I think this is it. Or somewhere fairly close. And so I don't want to... I'd like to knock over the Golden Glow estate, and I think it might be best to do that here. Come back, rest in the guild, and then head back this way and see if we can't find her. I think that's going to be the best option. Let's see, can we make anything? Ingredients. Resist magic, restore stamina. That wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't mind that. Craft. Craft. There we go. Not really much for magicka. Doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Yeah. However, we have been given the occasional potion of invisibility. And I'm gonna see if there's a chemist in the town.
What's going on?
No, that's not that way. Is it this way? No, that's where we came. There we go. Is this it? No, it goes to Riften. I don't want to go to Riften. I want to go out to the front. I'm all turned around. Pretty sure it was this. Was this the training room? This was the training rooms. Yeah, okay. So this way is the way out? The way back to the flagon? I'm gonna bother some of the other people in the flagon as well. Okay.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I ain't gonna.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
There you are.
Don't look
Hello.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
I am.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Well, let's talk. Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything that you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
Alright, calm down.
I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Yep, understood,
And
ma'am.
there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Ooh, armor. Yep, boots, arm, gloves. I got a couple of these things already. Let me see what else.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Alright, well I got some things that you might be interested in, like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'm gonna disenchant that. This and this. All of these things. These things. I found a helmet earlier when I was doing inventory management. Helmet of archery, so that's going to be useful. So I'm going to chuck this one of conjuring. And my helmet as well. I've also got Thieves Guild gloves, which make lockpicking easier, so I don't need the bracers anymore. These I certainly won't use. I think that's it. These scrolls. I don't really use that. Can chuck some of these things. This mead. All of these meads. Is there anything else that I don't really use? Oh, Nord mead. Yeah, this goat leg, I guess. Books. Need to stash these somewhere. Maybe I'll chuck them in my Thieves Guild chest. And we got some things. Oh, this mammoth tusk. Here. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Okay. Looks pretty good. Thanking you.
All right, then.
Alright. Ah. So who we got out here? You look like the innkeeper. I mean...
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
I'm sure.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
That's not exactly wrong. Though I've heard a bit about you from other people, so what advice could you give me?
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
What's wrong with the guild?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
What are you gonna do about it if it's pissed drunk mad at you and bigger than you?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Yeah, alright. First of all, tell me about the Golden Glow estate.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Alright, duly noted. What other services can I receive from being a guild member?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal.
Alright, fair enough.
I also suggest you spend some time in the training room.
Yeah, done
Just
that,
talk
thanks.
together. He'll show you around.
How does doing extra jobs? Well, that's obvious, I would think. More jobs, more money. So let's see what extra work you've got.
All the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Tell me about fishing. What's fishing do?
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing?
I could be so persuaded. Sure, I'll get it done.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
Alright, duly noted. Thanking you. How about you? I was directed towards you.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Well, what kind of business, Miss I'm in charge?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Well, Delvin says that you're cursed. Tell me why.
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
Well, what are you gonna do about it then, eh?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Well, tell me about Golden Glow. I heard you tried to get in there and didn't quite do too well.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Well, I'm gonna try to get in. Any tips?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Alright, duly noted. Let's see. What extra work do you have?
The burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Ah, well, bit of burglary isn't necessarily too bad. Tell me what you got.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
I can do that. Yeah.
Fine. Just keep it clean. Here you go.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
I ain't gonna. Why is everyone so bloody uptight?
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Alright, well, let's head... I've run into a fence post. Let's head out and get to the main road. gonna see if there's like a, like I said, an apothecary or someone like that around, just to see if I can figure out what kind of ingredients would make a good invisibility potion. That's certainly going to be helpful in breaking in, or at least as, like, you know, an escape. That's going to be useful. Alright, so what time is it? 4 in the afternoon. And I think my first port of call is going to be going the right direction. First of all, where am I? Hello? Nope, not gonna do that. What happened to you?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
What do you got? Dagger. Bowl, garnet. Gold, lockpick. Plate, pot, silver ingot. Sure. Sell off all those things. We do have some hides that I would like to turn into something useful. There we go. Hides. And I'll do 2 sets of strips. That should give us enough. And we use the forge, leather armor. And we got studded too, yeah? Let's do that. We'll do up a studded armor. Alright, don't have enough leather anymore. Put some boots together. I think I can improve that, can't I? Should be able to. Yeah, leather boots. And armor needs iron ingots, which I have. There we go. Improving that. Excuse me. I'd like to use this. See if there's anything else that I can improve. Nope. What do you need? Auriculum ingot. Right. Well, I will see if I find one of those. Hello?
What brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Purchase?
Just selling at the moment, thank you.
Take a look.
I can wear the Thieves Guild armor, that's right. Let me switch that out first. Thieves Guild armor. Ooh, and that's actually slightly better, and increases my carrying capacity. God knows that's good. Don't really care about the pickpocketing. Gloves, hood. Yeah, none of the rest of the stuff's really that worthwhile.
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh?
You seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Well, I'm heading out looking for ingredients myself. I'll see if I can find some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Alrighty. Well, let me
take a look.
See what we've got for sale. And by for sale, I mean I'm going to give you some stuff. Take one of these bows. Take this dagger. This armor. These boots. This armor. This armor. I don't want to sell these quite yet, because that's part of a set. That'd be rude. It was given to me as a gift. Do you have any of that auric? You do! You've got some auric thing. I think I had needed 2. 2 sounds right. I'll take that lockpick too. Right.
Remember,
well, let
nothing
me.
but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
All right, fair enough. Let's improve this bow and improve this dagger. There we are. And have a pretty good carrying amount at the moment.